Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lace Covered Skies. I'm here today with another thrift haul, and this one's not a real huge one, but I found some really cool things. All right, so I got these pants. They're kind of like cargo pants, but they are a very can't explain it. It's like a very flowy material, but it's kind of like heavy. And of course it's in a nude color that I'm always looking for, so I love that. These have not been washed, so I'm kind of keeping it to the side. I got this dress, which I love the print on it. Love the yellow and the color of these flowers. I think they're going to be great for either a botanical journal or a retro journal. This is probably one of my favorite finds of this trip. It's a very light lavender. It looks like a vintage shirt, maybe from the 80s. It's got ruffles, a high neck, ruffled sleeves. Just screams 80s to me, and I love it. I would consider wearing this first, except there's like a huge stain right there. I found this, which is beautiful. I love any kind of fabric that is eyelet like this, and it even has some embroidery. So I felt really lucky to find this. I guess the embroidery is coming, like the colors are running onto the fabric. Maybe that's why this person donated this, like right there. It seems like that, I'm not sure. Although these colors, like this looks like it might come from the fabric, but maybe something happened to this. Either way, I'm glad I got it. And then I found this flowy material. It's a shirt. Just from H&M. It's not vintage or anything. But if you've been following along, you know that I've been looking for these kind of flowy materials with a nude color. Different shades of nude, so really happy I found that one. And then I found this dress. This is a very light material. It's off-white. I don't know if it's coming off like that on camera, but I'm so glad I found it because someone else put this back. And then underneath is a stretchy material, which probably wouldn't use in a junk journal. And then I found this. It has that kind of imprint in the back. It's not necessarily damask, but it reminds me of that. And it's a white material, kind of shiny, with a twinge of lavender, I think, or purple. If you hear voices outside, my neighbors are right outside, so but yeah. And then I found this shirt. I don't usually use dark colors in my journals, but there was this little piece that I like right here. I did want to wear it though, so that's why I got it, because it's like one of those cold shoulder things. But if I don't end up liking it, I could possibly use this in a journal. And then I found this jean skirt. It's very interesting. It's a long skirt and it has this type of like netting, and it's just really like an interesting texture. If it looked more like straw, I would definitely have jumped at it, but I kind of wasn't absolutely sure because it's, I don't know, it doesn't look naturey enough, I guess, but I do want to wear this one as well. And if I don't like it, I would try using it in a journal too. So that's it. That's my really super tiny haul. What was your favorite item in here? I think my favorite is either this dress right here or this purple shirt right here. And I can't wait to get started on the next group. I don't know when this haul is coming up, but I'm still, at the time of recording, I'm still finishing up my, what do you call it? My retro journals, but I'm really ready to jump on into my next set of journals, which is where I'm going to be using all of these different textured fabrics and stuff. But I know this is a super short haul. I hope you enjoyed it just the same though. I have a bunch of hauls coming up. Like they've already been recorded. But oh, actually I wanted to show you some avocado dyeing that I did. Let me just tack that onto the end of this video as well, since it was so short. But I tried avocado dyeing for the first time, and let me leave this here. Actually, let me leave these papers here for you to look at. This is what I avocado dyed in terms of paper. I'm gonna run over and grab my fabrics that I avocado dyed. All right, so this is the first time I've ever tried avocado dyeing, and I have to say it's much easier than coffee dyeing and much, much less expensive. When I coffee dye, I use a lot of coffee, like a whole jar of instant coffee sometimes, because I try to coffee dye a lot at once, and it seems to take longer. The fabric that that I avocado dyed here, it literally took me like a minute. I made a TikTok on how I did this, and it literally, in the time that I boiled the water, I just dunked everything in. So what I did was a white sheet. I did 2 white sheets. So I did this with, when there was still a lot of water. I love this pink shade. I don't know how it's coming across on camera. I think it's lighter than in real life, but this one was the darker sheet, and then I had a little tiny bit water left over, so I just put this length in, and it's pinker. Sorry, my hair. It's pinker than it's showing up. I think the lighter one is how this looks on camera, and the darker one is much darker. But it was so easy, and I love these colors. They're definitely my type of colors. And then I dyed a bunch of eyelet, and I think this turned out beautiful. I have so much just white eyelet that I wanted to do something else with it, and it turned out way prettier than I thought it would. I'm definitely going to be avocado dyeing a lot more, because I do eat a lot of avocados, and I figure I might as well just freeze the leftover parts, like the skin and the pit. All right, after I avocado dyed those fabric pieces that I showed you, I still had some dye left over. So I took a bunch of index cards, some were blank, and it turned out great. I love these really light washes of pink. And some of the lines on the index cards did run, but I love that. And this was very fast to do. And it was during a few days where it was hot. So I just threw this into a container and left it outside to dry. No oven, no nothing. These were little small pieces of paper, and they worked great. So everything that you've seen today with the avocado dyeing, I used one small avocado. So it takes very little to dye a bunch of stuff. Like it's like those teeny tiny avocados from Trader Joe's. I ate one that day and I was like, okay, I might as well just try this. So I was able to do all this with that. But have you guys tried avocado dyeing? It makes me want to try the purple cabbage and possibly onion skins. I think that would be really interesting, and it's just such a great way to reuse something that you're gonna throw away anyways. I don't have a compost. I would love to have one, but this is a great way to just use the extra pieces. It doesn't cost any more money. It doesn't really take that much time at all, but I'm really loving this. I'm definitely going to do it again. I think I might film it the next time I do it. But thank you so much for watching today, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.